Hello, social studies friends. I hope everything's going well for you all and you're having a great day. So what I wanted to do is kind of introduce what we're going to be talking about for the first few weeks of social studies. We're going to discuss land and water forms and what that looks like in our community, what it looks like in our region, in our state, and the United States. So what you're going to do is you are going to receive a couple of different handouts. And again, looks a little different, I know, and I apologize for that. But for these first few weeks, until we get all in Seesaw and get everything figured out, there's printing. And I know, parents, and I'm so sorry, but it's kind of necessary, right, for right now. So what I want you to do is you're going to receive, it kind of looks like this. I'll just put it right in front of my face. And it has different vocabulary. The reason I'm having to start with this is we don't have our books yet. They said they'll be here in mid to late September. So that kind of makes it difficult to work on our book when we don't have the right stuff. So I thought it would be good to go ahead and introduce the lessons in these first couple of chapters and kind of get going in that direction. So this is all of the vocabulary for the lesson that you'll need, okay? So what I want you to do on this one, and it's island and lake and archipelago and system of lakes and cape and bay and peninsula, gulf, isthmus and strait. So you're going to cut these out and you're going to put them in the social studies section of your everything folder. No, I'm sorry, of your everything notebook, not your everything folder, okay? So you are going to cut these out, paste those in there. You can label it at the top, land forms, land and water forms, actually. And then you're going to know that that's what the different types of land forms and water forms are for this lesson, okay? So you're going to do that, kind of review it, read the definitions of it. If you have a question when we're doing the land and water form booklet, you will have what you need in your social studies section, okay? So then your next packet is going to look like this. It has a map key on the front of it. Kind of looks like that, right? Then on the inside, on that flip page, you have the compass rose, okay? And the compass rose tells you the cardinal directions, okay? You've got north, south, east, and west, but you also have northeast, northwest, southeast, and southwest. So just as a reminder, again, I put that in there for you. Then you're going to have your task cards. And I went ahead and labeled the different land forms and water forms just in case to kind of give you a little extra edge on it, okay? You will fill out, this is your third one. It is land and water forms task card booklet, okay? And you can always print these front to back, parents, obviously, except for the vocab that's going to go in your social studies. But you have 12 different task cards, okay? 12 different questions that'll go along with each of the task cards. So task card number 1 is right here, okay? So you have a picture of a peninsula. I'm doing this backward. And then you have a picture of a lake. And then it has these, let's see what that is. A person playing tennis, and then it looks like a letter. So you're going to have to use that map key, which is right here, to figure out what those mean. So the person playing tennis, obviously, is going to show you where the tennis courts are. And then the mail means post office, okay? So again, those on your map key is going to show you what you need to know when you get to your task cards, okay? Let's do the first one together. I think that might help. So for number 1, again, I'm using my task card right up here where it says peninsula, whoopsie, number 1 right there, okay? So number 1 on our task card says, what is located on the peninsula, okay? So we're going to look at our task card. On the peninsula, I see this little thing right here, right? Because it tells us that's a peninsula. And on the peninsula, it has looks like a water bottle and an apple. So I'm going to look at my map key, And for that particular one means it's a grocery store. Okay, so on that first line, you would write grocery store. For task card number 1 here at the top, you would write grocery store. Okay, number 2 says, what is located to the east of the lake? Okay, so again, if you need to, you can look at your compass rose and know north, south, east, and west. Never eat soggy waffles. Remember, it kind of goes in a circle, in a clockwise circle, with north, south, east, and west, north, east, south, west. Okay, so when it asks what is located east of the lake, we look at the lake. There it is. East of it is the tennis courts. So for that second one, you would write the tennis courts. Okay, the next one says, what water form is located south of the post office? So again, we know that a post office looks like a piece of mail. Okay, south of that, as you can see right here, is the lake. Here is the post office, and here is the lake. Okay, so there you would write lake. Okay, the last one says, name the 4 cardinal directions on the compass rose. So it gives you the first letter of each one, and you'll see that down here. That's on task card number 1, right on here, right? So you're just going to write north, south, east, west. Okay, so that is task card number 1. That would be all that you would need to do for social studies. Okay, again, parents, if you want, you don't need to print out the map key or the task cards if you don't want to. The only thing that I'm going to need to grade is the booklet. Okay, if you don't want to print that out and you just want to write down task card 1 and the answers, that's okay too. I know you're printing a lot of paper, and I understand. And again, thank you for being so patient. I know it's a lot in the beginning. Just know that Seesaw will be up and running next week. We're still trying to figure out all that good stuff. So that is it for social studies. If you have any questions, you can always rewind through the video, look back in it, see what you need to do. Don't feel free to hesitate. Don't hesitate. Feel free to reach out. And if you have any questions at all, my door is always open. Email me, call me, whatever you need, and hopefully you will enjoy this little exercise on land forms and water forms. Have a great day.